Not RabócsiRing this time, but Mariapocs again. On the way, already in Hungary. 4 hours to go. Valera and the crew is already waiting for us. See you later. Maybe there, maybe on the way. We will see. Okay, so already registered. Putting on the starting numbers. And then we are going to do technical inspection for the car. Grill is already on fire. Yeah, but first putting on the stickers. It's 120 for us that weekend. So I hope it will bring us luck. Also with the car everything should be fine. I was here already 2 times before, everything was fine, so it will be this time as well. So no luck needed for the technical inspection, but for the driving tomorrow and the day after. Enjoying some ribs by Caliber. Technical inspection is done, registration is done. Robert is setting up. Everything is going according to our plan. Man! Welcome to the first day of Hungarian Drift Grand Prix, 3rd race of Hungarian Drift Series. Mariapocs, RabócsiRing again. So today it's raining, so a little bit of tricky conditions. I think the first training will be full wet, second training may be patchy, and competition tomorrow may be dry. So we will see how that goes. A lot colder than the last times, 10 degrees. So we'll see what to do with tires. Pressure down, pressure up. We'll start with 3.5. Same pressure I drove in Sosnova when it was wet. Worked way better than the lower pressure, so we will try it again. Yeah, other than that, in 50 minutes is driver's briefing, and back to back almost at 9:30 is the first training session. So I'll head to briefing now, have a cup of coffee and see you for training a little bit later. Okay, first training session done. Still wet, so very slow. Some of the guys, like 1 or 2, are a little bit faster, but the rest is fighting. We were on 3.5 bars. Were good when the tires were warm. If the next training is still wet, we will try to go lower. No spin outs so far. Some other guys spun out, but the second zone is tricky to reach, for me at least, because the wall seems scary when it's wet, but otherwise it's slowly getting better. But we are hoping for dry conditions in the next training and especially in qualifying. Okay, so second training is ongoing. First half of second training was dry, really good. Unfortunately, it started to rain again, so it's wet again, really slippery. Putting on new tires, and I think qualification will also be in the wet. Half an hour left to train. I will try to make 1 or 2 good lead runs in the wet, be ready for qualification. But to be honest, so far it's not going too good, but we will see. Okay, so Valera crashed into the wall, hit it with the back first, then spun around, hit it with the rear as well. He just adjusted his steering again. His alignment was off in the front, back looks fine, and he will try how it feels, and hopefully everything will be okay.
Look at that!
Sehr gut, muss ich sagen. Also es war mein bester Lauf den ganzen Tag bis jetzt gefühlt. Es war halt so ein Safety-Lauf mit halbwegs einer Linie. Zweiter werde ich duschen. Okay, so that's the situation here. No power to fuel pump, so I only did the first run. Second run, obviously I can't do a second run because the car isn't starting again. So that's the job for the night today, to fix it. I hope it's the fuel pump, but I think so because I can't hear it. A little bit loud here, but should be the fuel pump. And yeah, I will just hardwire it to the kill switch, and tomorrow we will be back in game. I once had some trouble with the wiring of the fuel pump. I think the fuel pump is just too strong for the stock wiring. Yeah, I was too lazy to repair it because next week I will take out the whole wiring harness anyway, because we'll get a new ECU plus a complete new harness. So I left it in. Yeah, stupid mistake, but if I'm very lucky, my first run was somewhat good. We will see, because there are no points in the score list for whatever reason. But Igor, brother of Valera, has points, but he did not start, so maybe his points are my points. That would mean 78, but we will see. I will keep you updated.
Was bist du?
Dritter mit 82 Punkten. Dritter Platz, 82 Punkte. Du? Ja, ist schon online drinnen.
Scherz.
Schwacher. Bist du?
Ein Quali-Lauf.
Wow. Das ist...
Wuhu!
Hättest du den Ding nicht erwischt?
Ja, den Arsch dann wäre vielleicht mehr gegangen.
Das wäre viel.
Aber egal, muss ich 19 Uhr Podcast machen. Kleine ist die Frage. Genau, schau mal, ob der Kleine ist mein Kleiner. Okay, so qualifications are done. Unfortunately, only one run. As I mentioned before in the GoPro, I tried to give you an update already at the GoPro. We already found the issue. Fuel pump wiring. One of the connectors broke. So we already soldering it at the moment. The car will be repaired in a few minutes. But the first run should have been a safe run, but went well. 82 points, I think. So, which means third place. So, of course, could have been better, but I'm more than happy with third place. Now repairing the car, make everything ready for tomorrow. Yeah, later we have podcast with Drifting Hungary. So, we hope that that's the issue, but we are 100% sure to be honest. Good morning. After a good night of sleep, woke up as a 4th place qualifier, not 3rd place as we said yesterday, because we had the same points as Benze, but due to me missing my second run because of the fuel pump issues, he got the 3rd place with the same points because he scored points in his second run. Totally okay for me. And Igor is also up. He will be driving today.
Cheers.
Join in because he missed yesterday because of some health issues. Let's call it like that. Yeah,
Food poisoning.
Food poisoning, let's call it like that, and I think he will get the chance to qualify today.
I hope so. I will go to see the race director, and let's see, maybe they will allow me to have top 16.
Hope for the best, and maybe we go against Igor later. So.
Last training session is done. Next will be top 16 ceremony. Next will be battles. Training went well. I had a little bit loss of power at the end, but I think just because the engine was hot, so it was pulling some ignition. I'm on stock ECU, so I'm not sure, but I think that happened. But other than that, the engine ran good. Yeah, what else to say? Training went well. We are ready for the battles. Now food, and then let's go back to driving.
Okay, this is the correct touring. Wait, the disco?
Yes!
Következő versenyző kérem szépen Mariapocs Latviáról. A következő versenyzővel angolul fogunk is magyarul beszélgetni. Köszönöm szépen, ez az Amesztől is volt. So he is Nagy ember megpróbált beszélni, és Kámel megkapja megfelelőt a trükköt, és a Briefingtól Budapest és Körmegyek élőben.
So we're getting ready for top 8. Top 16 went good. The opponent spun out behind of me. I was a little bit distracted by his spin, so made a little mistake, but not a mistake that will get me a 0. Then I did a safe chase, kept some distance. Yeah, so now we are putting on fresh tires with a little bit lower pressure, because now we're going against 2JC with, I don't know, 600-700 horsepower maybe. So we have to be faster. But we'll see how it goes, everything can happen. Maybe see you in top 4, and if not, I'm happy with top 8.
Just on the second zone. All of us flirting with the edge of the track. Doing a nice position, letting me know who now is doing the runners. There the driver is all doing now. That's the try to pull the wheel. Do everything on this car that's not missing the road. As an all the crowd. Not ready to pull the wheel. Do the race up to the runners.
Top 4! Nice!
So top 8 is done, next step, top 4. Change the tire, one more again, and then go time.
drivers because the line is getting off. Things coming in as always. And no, I think I'm the second contract. Everything's done. Yes, and from the
Ich war überrascht, die Reifen haben null Grip gehabt. Das war ganz anders zu fahren. Okay, so we're battling for the third place. It's a one more time. I misshifted. He also made some mistakes, so we are both, I think, in the chase zero. Yeah, so it's one more time. I'm out of tires, I'm out of fuel, I'm out of everything, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay, very happy. Yeah, what to say? We ran out of everything, but we somehow managed to place first. So, first season, first podium, good season endings. I think I'm happy, and yeah, that means beer before every ride in the future. A day before, not for the ride.
Mariapocs from Hungary, Kelly from Iceland, and Felix Kramer from Austria. Let's applaud these guys, the top four.
The third place, the dritter Platz, Kramer Felix, Felix Kramer, Austria.
I hope the showers are still So we are back from Hungary after 7 hours of driving. We took some trophy with us, so we took third place. Very happy with that result. I think it was a very exciting weekend. Lots of troubles with the weather on the first day. Patchy conditions, it dried up, it rained again, everybody was struggling. So we went into qualification with mixed feelings. Only did the first run. 82 points, so 4th place. I thought 3rd place in the beginning, but there was some confusion because I had same points with the 3rd place, but because of me missing the 2nd run, having a 0, the 2nd run decides who will be on the better spot when there are same points. So of course Benze Bodnar got the 3rd place. Yeah, then battle day. After in some 2 more times we ended up in 3rd place, so I'm very happy with that. Great result, best ending to the season I could hope for, and now I would say we are preparing ourselves for 2026.
What are the plans for the next season?
Plans for next season, first of all, building a better car. So going for higher power, forged internals, same block, M52B28 aluminium block, but forged internals, built the head, switch to standalone ECU, switch to ethanol, E50 or E85 for some more power, switch to a dog box transmission, no sequential but dog box to fix the shifting issues I had that weekend again. Other than that, built the drivetrain, already have a full diesel rear end laying in the garage. What else to say?
What about the van?
Yeah, our towing vehicle, bought that 2 months ago. At the moment very basic, just a basic bed in the back. Other than that, nothing inside. Because next season we want to go full Driftmaster season. So we have to travel lots of miles, I would say in English, but kilometers, as we stay in Europe, but we are going Germany, France, Greece, Hungary again, and so it's very important to have reliable towing vehicle where you also can
sleep and staying comfortable. So we will build in some shower, better bed, insulation, heating, AC, everything you need. Yeah, I will try to show that in some of the videos, both cars of course. We also will team up with Valera, going together with him, matching livery on the car, and represent our driving in the Pro and Pro 2 category of course. Also some last words to the team. We had of course Kenny with us again, mechanic and spotter, worked flawless, great job. He also got a medal this time. I think it's first in drifting that spotters get medals, but spotters have an important part of the team. Also the media crew was added with one additional people, so not only Teresa but Teresa and Loreen, both were on the media crew, did an amazing job. That's the videos you are seeing. And last but not least, special thanks to not our team but Jägermeister Drift Team. Robert plus family and friends supported us really good in the hot pits. We ran out of fuel, we ran out of tires, we ran out of everything because we didn't have enough supplies for the last race of the season. Yeah, so he was supporting great with tires but also with hands when changing the tires in the hot pits, when you have 1 minute for a tire change, so that worked out really great. Also Robert was able to secure his first place in the overall championship in Hungary, so 3 times in a row overall Hungarian Drift Championship. Very well done, congratulations. Yeah, next video will probably be some technical stuff about the cars, so see you soon, and until then have a great time.